Good day, YouTube. Welcome to Bishop's Blast. I'm your host. I go by the name of Dr. Mebane, where we dive into what I consider a sanitized version of a YouTube channel where we talk about all things firearms related. Now, I'm not a subject matter expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just an old retired Navy guy who loves God and has quite the affinity for all things that go boom. At this time, I'm going to ask you, just like I always do, week after week after week, if you do me a real quick favor, and that's right, tap that subscribe button. And for all of you that have already done this for me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for helping me chronicle my 2A journey, and I think we're having a blast together. And now, since I'm already asking for those favors, once again, do me another quick favor. That's right, tap that like button and share. Sharing's caring. I believe we're able to get this information as far and wide as possible so that maybe something informational that comes out might be a blessing to you. So once again, I want to welcome you to another version of Bishop's Blast. Come on, let's get it in. Now, today we're going into, we're in a series of tabletop reviews, and we're going to continue in that vein. Last week we did a tabletop review on the Gl-15. I said we went long gun this time, so we went with an AR-15. And when we did that, to show you once again, this thing is clear, nothing in it. Good direction and shoot. That was the Gl-15. So we had an opportunity to actually go through the process of chronicling a rifle. Now, I promise you today it's gonna be a little bit different. So I said we're gonna go back to my wheel well, something I'm more comfortable with, and let's go into pistols. Now, it's not going to be one of the ones that I'm a lot more familiar with, or one of the ones that I have more of an affinity towards. You know what I'm talking about. The polymer frame, striker fire, 9mm pistols. That should be my middle name. However, it's a pistol nonetheless. So I want to be able to introduce someone today to Great Lakes Firearms, their Gl-15. This is an AR-15 style pistol. Isn't that a beauty? Look at that. This is the Gl-15, Great Lakes Firearms pistol. Just so we can show you once again, it's clear, safe direction, and shoot. This is the Gl-15. Chamber and 223 wow, which means it'll take 223 and 5.56. And before you even ask me, that's right, I shot them both through this and didn't have any issues with it. But once again, I want to introduce you to Great Lakes Firearms, Gl-15. Oh yes, this is a pistol. I promised you a pistol. I'm giving you a pistol. This is a pistol. For the most part, the only thing that I really changed on this was this foregrip. I did throw some pop-up irons on it and an optic from, I don't know what it was, something that I've used a long time ago on something else. I just threw it on here to take it out to the range. The magazine actually is a regular PMag, holds 30 rounds. I like this one especially because it has the number 2 on it. And for those of you that really know me, I am the second. My dad was the first. My son is the third, and his son, my grandson, is the fourth. I like this nitride barrel that goes with this. I love the fact that, and for anyone who's just curious and says, hey, look, I don't know if that's a short barrel rifle. No, this is just a buffer tube, and because it's attached specifically towards the fire mechanism, it is not considered a short barrel rifle. It is considered a pistol. And with this, you might see some everybody shooting it like a short barrel rifle, or actually putting the buffer tube here so that they can actually shoot. I'll be honest with you, I haven't done that with this, and it depends on where we go, or the ATF goes in the future concerning pistol braces, whether I will cop a pistol brace for this. That's probably what I really want to do, but once again, I kind of err on the side of caution until then, and it gave me an opportunity to shoot these AR pistols like pistols. So a lot of times my grip, I'll keep it here, and when I'm firing, I don't hold this and tuck this in. I can imagine it could get uncomfortable after a while, sticking it in there, and that little circle is just hitting me. However, I haven't really had that issue. I've also tried to do what some people do. They cheek the buffer tube, meaning they'll put the buffer tube here, and it actually gives you an opportunity to really get a good look through the sights, through the irons, through the optic, and be able to shoot. I tried that. The one thing about these AR pistols, even more so than the AR rifles, these are quite loud. So if I'm going to cheek this, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm talking double. We talked about the number 2. That really should mean double your ear protection, because it's not going to be pretty. So this is something that I shoot, and when I shoot, I kind of still push out. With the foregrip, it allows me to hold on to it and pull back while I push out, and still be able to get relatively good shots on target, and not worried about the recoil hitting me or busting me in my face either while I'm shooting it. But I really, this is one of the firearms that I never thought that I would get, even though I have one of my sons was like, hey, I always want an AR-15 pistol. I want an AR-15 pistol. I want an AR-15 pistol. And I was like, hey, I just wanted the AR. But when I got it, I can be just as functionally tactical wise, to be honest with you, with the AR-15 as the AR-15 pistol. However, I do like it. Let me be honest with you. I do like it. I like the fact of it works well. It fits good in my hand. The recoil management is not bad at all. I really just like most about it, and I really like the just to show you once again, even in here, there's nothing in there. I really like the fact that I like the Cerakote on it. So this sort of has, y'all know I'm retired Navy. This is not haze gray, but this is sort of like a metallic matte gray Cerakote to it that I really enjoy. I just like things that are different sometimes. Now, I probably still owe a light to it. I'm gonna put a light on it. I'm not really big in modifying guns. If I find myself in a situation where it works well for me, why continue to throw money at it? Because I was thinking about switching the grip to put an aluminum grip on it, but to be honest with you, this is fine. It's not that heavy. It's manageable to me, and I really do like shooting this. Now, to be honest with you, I could use this. So if somebody asking for a purpose, could be used for home defense. However, for me, it's probably more so of a range toy. But it can be still used as a home defense, and once again, you are able to maneuver a little bit better with this as well. This is not the magazine that it came with, but this is the one that it's loaded with some 223 in it. But once again, this Great Lakes firearm, this Gl-15, actually, and for all of you that says, hey, look, I love the country that we're in, and I like things that are homegrown. This is also one of those things that are built in the great old US of A, and it is coming out of Sparta, Michigan. So I really, if you're in the market and say, hey, look, I want to get me a starter AR-15 pistol that won't break the bank, hey, I want you to go ahead and take some time out, try to Great Lakes Firearms, see what they got going with this. I will just, it shoots very well for me. So for what it is designed to do, it meets the need. But once again, for me, it's more so of a range toy than anything else, even though if it was at the ready and I needed to for a defense perspective, I would go ahead and grab this as well and feel very comfortable in using it. I probably have maybe 3,000 rounds through this, and the amount of rounds that I have through this, I haven't had any issues. No like primer strikes, no failure to feed, failure to eject. I haven't had any issues thus far, and I primarily have only used this magazine though, so I haven't tried any other magazines besides the magazine that it came with. So I can't speak to any other magazine, including the one that I just held up. So once again, I wanted to present to some and introduce to others Great Lakes Firearms' very own, coming live from Sparta, Michigan. This is the Gl-15 chambered in WOW 2223 WOW, which means it takes 5.56 and 223. Have some fun with it. I have one more, definitely one more. I've got tons more, but I have one more that I'm going to do in succession with these tabletop reviews. And next week, I'm going to go back, that's right, to the long guns. I'm going to do a long gun, kinda. Like I said, this was going to be a pistol kinda. Next week is going to be a long gun kinda, but it's a novelty, something that I've picked up and I've had a blast playing with and taking it out, and relatively, even before I do it again, I'm gonna get and take it out one more time, take it for a ride around the park, make sure that it's good before I give you my tabletop review of what's coming up for next week. But that means you're gonna have to tune in. That's right, tune in next week so that you can get my next tabletop review. We drop it every Tuesday, around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and get some. Gonna also start trying to throw a little bit more shorts in, just to kind of have some fun. It's about summertime. This is the time of the year that I really enjoy. So might try to get some. I pretty much go to an indoor range, but if I can go outdoor someplace and get some different footage, I'm gonna do some speed drills, things of that nature. Just be able to show and continue to give you some content, and hopefully at some point in time, sometime this summer, also. Go to some gun shows and be able to at least maybe cop something and share it with you as well. So once again, I just want to thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of Vicious Blast. I just want you to continue to rock with me as we chronicle my 2A journey, and I want to thank you. So all you need to do is stay tuned, that's right, and be blessed. Later.